Hi everyone, my name is Berner and today I'm going to talk about capture techniques for Jaguars. First of all, I would like to share some important information with you. The jaguar is the third biggest cat in the world, after the tiger and the lion, as well as the biggest cat in the Americas. They are also excellent swimmers. As it shows in the picture, jaguars can be found in South and Central America. The red light color represents the historic range and the dark red color represents the current range of jaguars. The problem is that there are a lot of techniques to capture carnivores, but there is no best one because there are positives and negatives to each method. So I am going to address this problem by looking at all the different methods to determine the best method that maximizes animal safety and is more efficient at capturing jaguars. I will also analyze what modifications can be made to improve jaguar safety. The first technique to capture jaguars is cage traps. This trap should be big enough to fit a large carnivore and is made of wire. Then it's covered with vegetation and add some meat inside of the cage. Cage traps are safer because they are on the ground and the animal can be better evaluated for sedation and there is less injury to the animal. Also, it's easy to transport the equipment and release the captured animal. Some of the cons once you capture the animal is that the jaguar inside a cage can be aggressive and inflict serious injury to himself by beating and hitting the cage. Also, animals with long tails, such as the jaguar, may be at risk for tail injuries if the trap door closes on its tail. Lastly, cage traps may produce abrasion on the face or damage teeth when the jaguar tries to escape. They are also limited to one spot and must be a proper size. The second technique is foot-long trap. They are made of metal clamps. It's designed to capture animals by the foot and keep them restricted to the trapping location. This trap is designed to restrain rather than kill an animal and is great with safety modification as you can see in the picture. It also allows the animal to move a small distance from the trapping location before the drag device becomes entangled and restrict further movement. Some of the cons once you capture the animal is that it can injure the animal foot when trying to pull out. It also causes stress to remove for everyone. Some modifications that we can do is to use rubber pants on the jaws to prevent the jaguar foot from moving back and forth between the jaws. The last technique is string using dog. Using dog to capture jaguars are the most frequently used capture method. It requires 4 or more trained dogs on a recent jaguar scent. Dogs are efficient and effective because they only target one animal, which is the jaguar. Dogs have a lower mortality rate than any other technique for the safety of the animal. They also have higher detention rates and cover more ground. Some of the cons include danger to the animal such as falling out of the tree and overdrug, as well as danger to the people who have contact with the animal. Dogs might obtain false scents and it can be time consuming. Lastly, weather conditions can influence detention distance and detection probability. Some modifications that we can do is do not dart a jaguar more than 5 meters up in a tree. Use a capture net to avoid falls and a bed of leaves below the net to prevent the animal from hitting the ground. Which is the best technique? After looking at each method, training using dog is the best technique because it's the safest for the animal and the most effective for humans compared to other techniques that are more dangerous. I would like to acknowledge all the great sources and pictures I used to make this project possible. Lastly, I want to thank you for watching my video and please feel free to leave me a comment or question down below.